Harry, very well played. First question, how are you? You off the field today with a precaution? How are you feeling?
Yeah, all good, thank you. Just a sore ankle, I twisted it in the warm-ups the other day, so just precaution for next week.
And a win inside 3 days, a series win away from home. How big a statement is that from your team today?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's always mega winning series, and especially to win it in the first 2 games and hopefully perform well next week and get another win and walk away with the whitewash.
Just a word on your fellow Yorkshireman, Joe Root. I think he's had 19 Test hundreds in the last 4 years, which is quite ridiculous. Just a word on him.
Yeah, he's awesome, and he's a joy to watch and play with and train with and learn from. So, yeah, hopefully long may that continue and I can play alongside him for a few more years.
And I know you've only been around this group for a couple of years, but what does it say about the environment that Ben and Baz have created where Bethel can come in and make an impact, Cast can come in and make an impact in this Test team?
I think the backing that we've had, that includes myself as well in them 2 years, the backing that we've had to go out there and literally be able to do whatever you want. You can go out and if you want to hit your first ball for 6, you're more than welcome to. If you want to bowl a Yorker first ball, you're not going to get told off or whatever. So the backing that them two and the coaches have given us is, gives you a certain amount of freedom, which is very relieving.
Just talk about the wicket itself, because it's day 3, but it still looks a tough wicket to bat on. So is it no coincidence you got 100 playing aggressively, Tom Blundell got 100 playing aggressively? The best way to play on that wicket was to attack.
Yeah, and I said the other day, the best form of defence for me was attacking, and that just proves it there. Yeah, there's always a ball with your name on it on them types of pitches, I think, and if you just sit in there and try and survive, you're in for a bit of a hiding to nothing. So thankfully it worked out for me, but another day I might have hit one straight up.
And how good is it for English cricket and this Test team in general that you've got Jamie Smith missing, Ollie Pope comes, gets the glove, scores runs, Bethel comes in, scores runs. Competition's quite strong at the moment. Yeah,
there's a lot of depth in English cricket. There's a hell of a lot of good young players coming through and older players who are still playing the game, and there's a lot of competition for places, especially like you said when Beth comes in and gets unbelievable 90 there. Devastated him, and Ducky didn't get 100s, but the way that they played was just magnificent, and it was really good to watch as well.
And you talk about your form for a second. How important is it for you just to soak it up, enjoy it? You're having the time of your life and not look back and go, oh, I should have enjoyed it a bit more. How is it important for you to just enjoy every moment now? Yeah,
absolutely. Staying in the moment's the key thing for me, really. Trying to play with a smile on my face as much as possible, and we're living the dream. As a 10-year-old, I'd have been absolutely over the moon to be stood in this position. So, you can't take it for granted, really.
Just a word on another man at the start of his career in Jacob Bethel. You mentioned the 96 yesterday. How's he sort of fitted in? And it looks like he has a natural game to play Test cricket.
Yeah, he's a great lad. He's a very confident young lad as well. And the way that he goes about there and the freedom that he's played with so far and the compactness of his game sets him in good stead for a long Test career, I think. And the way that he batted yesterday, yesterday was unbelievable, and like I said, he's got a long career ahead of him.
And just finally, you've seen your team play well in patches away from home, but to win a series for the first time in 2 years away from home, how important is that, and how big a message is that ahead of what's an important 12 months for this Test side?
Yeah, it's never easy going away from home. These are probably the most similar conditions we'll get to home, so to be playing an extremely strong side on their own patch, to win in the first 2 tests as well it's pretty amazing.
Perfect. See you in Hamilton.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.